So the last MS awakening we seen before Saradas was Sasuke's in Naruto Shippuden when he awakened his MS after finding out what happened to Itachi. But today I'm going to be ranking every MS awakening, seeing as Sarada has just awakened hers, and let's rank hers against everyone else's and see where she ranks up against. So for 5th place, right, I've got Shisui, Madara and Izuna, and the reason why all of them are last, not because their abilities or anything, because it's just MS awakenings, but it wasn't actually shown in the series. We only know what happened. So with Madara and Izuna, well, basically with all 3 of them is basically they killed their best friends to awaken their MS. You know, the thing that was written on the Uchiha stone tablet, they basically just did that. So even though, yes, they all have great abilities, I'm going to rank them this low just because we didn't actually see it in the series. So number 4, I have Itachi. Now, Itachi awakened his MS after Shisui was poisoned by Danzo, and Shisui went to meet with Itachi and told Itachi what happened, and then obviously got Itachi to push him off the mountain, but Shisui was kind of already dying already anyways. Itachi didn't really kill him, but you know, I guess the loss of his best friend and the fact that he kind of pushed him off, I guess, allowed him to awaken his MS. It was a great MS awakening. He didn't technically kill him, so that's why I don't have it a bit higher. But number 3, I have Sarada. Now, I know some people might agree with this and say that Sarada's MS awakening was rubbish and how can you put it above Itachi's, but the fact that she was the first Uchiha to awaken her MS based off love and wanting to save someone, I think it deserves to be ranked at least in the top 3. And I don't think it's as bad as an awakening as some people might think. Now, some people might agree with me and think it was really good, but the fact that she was willing to save her comrades and willing to save Boruto and wanting to save him so bad that it allowed her to awaken her MS, I think it just deserves to be ranked 3rd. Now, number 2, I have Obito. Now, even though Sarada did awaken her MS under different circumstances, I don't think it deserves to be above Obito, because when Obito awakened his MS, it is when Madara let him out of the cave and the Black Zetsu led him to where Rin and Kakashi was, and he saw Kakashi, his best friend, putting a Chidori through his lover's heart. Now, if that doesn't deserve to be number 2, then I don't know what is, because having to see that, I think that is the worst thing. And I wouldn't even mind if someone put this at number 1 as well, because having to experience that, and then obviously what he did after when he unlocked his MS, just going on a complete rampage, one of the most coolest moments in the series, and 2, one of the most coolest MS awakenings of the series, and awakened such a strong ability. Even though I said I wasn't gonna base it off abilities, I just think we have to mention the combo in this. Number 1, and some of you guys may disagree with this, I have Sasuke. Now, the reason why I have Sasuke number 1, because think about this, right? You might think that Obito's was more gruesome because his best friend put a Chidori through his lover, but Sasuke's dates back to when the Uchiha clan was massacred, because it was all that built up frustration. And now let me explain to you. So obviously when the Uchiha clan got massacred, right, it was a sad thing for Sasuke, you know, and obviously he thought it was his brother, and the whole of OG Naruto and most of Shippuden, he was trying to get revenge on Itachi, right? And he carried out said revenge when Itachi died. But then after that, Obito revealed the truth to him about Itachi, about how Danzo tricked Itachi, about how Danzo killed Shisui, all stuff like that, right? Informed him about the real reason why Itachi had to kill their clan. And picture this, imagine you spend your whole life hating one person, say someone close to you, like maybe your mom or your dad, and then you realize 10, maybe 7, 8, 9 years, 10 years after that, it wasn't really the case and you had it all wrong. It's kind of like Thorfinn from Villain Saga. Sasuke kind of really felt lost after that, because he'd worked his whole life on one goal, avenging his clan, just to find out that the every man that he was trying to kill not only did it because of the Leaf Village, but did it to protect his life. That can really have a huge mental effect on your brain, and for that very reason, that's why I've put Sasuke's MS awakening number 1, because just the circumstances and the fact that he'd worked his whole life up to this one point and it was all just a farce, it was all just an illusion that Itachi had built because he wanted Sasuke to hate him and he thought it would be better that way. It was one of the biggest switch ups, kind of surprising things in the Naruto universe, that Itachi was a good guy. But 2, it would have been even more surprising for Sasuke. And that's my list. But look, you guys, sorry for the short video, but there's not a lot of MS Awakenings, but I feel like we needed to re-rank them. Even though I've not really ranked them before, but I feel like Saradas needed to be ranked amongst the other MS Awakenings. But look, tell me what your list would be. Tell me where you would rank Saradas MS Awakening. And like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And this has been Anime K, and peace. I am out.